overcome this? How do we ensure that halal certification can continuously apply?
Halal certification. Secondly, the panels or committee on fatwa, where when the halal panels, for example, facing the problem, the process to identify, if there is the question first, what is the process of identifying the root and cause of the product issue? Alhamdulillah. Today I've been given one topic related to what I'm doing now in my division, which is research division. We are doing research with the numbers of issues, with numbers of statements and problems, together with internationally known as Malaysian Fatwa Council, but in Malaysia we call it as MKI Muzakara Committee, where it's not only related to halal, there are also numbers of issues related to akidah, about the muamalah, about the sharia, other things, also together about Al-Quran and Al-Sunnah we discuss. But most of the time when we see the committee sitting, we discuss a lot about halal. Especially halal is not static, it's moving. A lot of new technologies have been used to produce a new product, to produce a new ingredients, either to make it enhancement or to increase the product or to increase the profits to the industry. So Alhamdulillah to the Jakim in general, for the organizer this year, inshallah next year, keep it up, make it happen. Alhamdulillah. Congratulations. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. First and foremost, I would like to wish you and welcome all participants to this Halal Certification Body's Virtual Conference 2020. And as implies by the name of this event, it is an annual event in which our government, in particular Department of Islamic Development Malaysia, since a decade ago, try to gather all certification bodies from all over the world in one place at one time to discuss, to gather knowledge, to share the experiences, and to update the information on halal certification. And this year, despite the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic since January this year, I believe this is a very challenging time for everybody. No matter where you are in this world, in part of this world, we are all has been impacted with the pandemic. Despite that, our government, in particular our department Jakim, Alhamdulillah managed to make this annual conference into reality, even though it is done this year virtually. I hope that all participants will be benefited from the presentation, which will be or has been presented or will be presented by the presenter with various background of halal industries. And this, I believe, will empower all certification bodies, and this will be a good opportunity for us to update our knowledge in halal industries. And of course, our sincere hope is that with this knowledge, we will serve, or we can serve our community or ummah better in regard of ensure or to guarantee the whatever we are consume are halal and tayyibah. And finally, I hope that my presentation as well, you will be benefited from it. And should you have any question or any concern or any ideas, you may send or you may contact us. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
It was a good one. having a very knowledgeable, experienced panelists from the industry, from the institution, and also from the authority itself, particularly from Jakim. So we can conclude from the forum is basically whatever innovations that being created, it is somehow must comply with maqasid Sharia, because halal is the basis of halal itself is a Sharia, and in looking to that as well, as we can see that we are still require competent person, be it as a halal executive, be it a halal auditor. So by saying that not just the technology, but the persons, or what we call the personnel that managing it also must be competent as well. So hopefully this will be kind of a field where we can look further in further strengthening the halal industry, inshallah. With that, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.